Could you tell that Kristen loved words? That was a wonderful speech. I love that speech. I can just imagine Kristen presenting that as an after-dinner speech. The audience has just finished eating a meal and they're feeling a bit weary. And then you had Kristen come up on stage with her enthusiasm about words and books. An inspirational speech, not necessarily there to motivate us with a particular call to action, but her enthusiasm and inspiration were alone enough to perhaps get a few of us in the audience to start reading and be more interested in words. I loved how Kristen was just enthusiastic. It was consistent with the theme of the whole message. She had a smile throughout her speech, and that just beamed through her words that she was imparting on us. And then she threw in a few words like chunker, which made us laugh. And that's wonderful because it breaks up her speech. And it's wonderful when you're a speaker and you get the audience to laugh. You know that they're reacting. That work that you put in, that research you put in to give your speech is paying off. The audience is connecting to what you're saying. Kristen had some lovely descriptive word pictures in her speech as well, like ramble on and on and on. And okay, I won't ramble on and on and on. But you get the message of what Kristen was trying to say. And when she talked about her words feeling the delicious feeling of eating chocolate, well, that's an interesting way of comparing her words. I loved her introduction as well, how she repeated the word I love, which was in her title, and it really emphasised to us in the audience Kristen's passion. She loved what she was speaking about. She had good voice projection, which is important. I felt that Kristen could have, perhaps there was nice emotion in there, but I felt she could have put a bit more emotion. Contrast creates captivation. For example, when she met her, when she was sobbing, she could have moved forward a bit and actually put her hands on her face and expressed that more. When she had a life goal, she could have put her hand on her heart. And for this, she could have done a bit of stage movement, I felt, with the different novels. So anchor one point on the stage for one of the novels and anchor another point on it creates a bit of clarity for the audience. And at times, she was standing out here holding the lectern with her left hand. Now, she didn't really need the lectern, and the problem when you do that is it becomes distracting to what you're trying to convey to the audience. However, having said that, I really felt that Kristen conveyed her words to us in a nice, easy to understand conversational tone. She spoke at a nice rate, with pauses thrown in. She was clearly passionate about her topic. She was heartfelt, and this feeling exuded to us in the audience. So to summarise, enthusiasm, the words that she used, the descriptive pictures were highlights of her speech. I suggest that she put a bit more emotion into her speech. Don't need to hold on to the lectern, but wonderful, passionate, conversational speech. Well done, Kristen. Back to you.